Okay, so we're just going to go over a few things really quickly. And what I really want to cover today are apostrophes. Now, we have spoken about this, but I want to touch on it again because we talked about apostrophes when it comes to possessive nouns. And I'm going to write that down again. Possessive nouns. Now, remember, nouns are a person, animal, place, thing, idea. They can be common, where you don't need to capitalize them, or they are proper, where you do need to capitalize them. Apostrophes are those punctuation marks that are up at the top like this, not the comma down at the bottom, but the one up at the top, okay? So, what I want to go over again is the possessive part, okay? Now, remember what I said. This doesn't mean you're possessed. There's no possession of a ghost or anything like that, okay? What it means is, think about it in terms of possessions, things that you own. So a possessive noun would be something like, that is Doug's dog. That means the dog belongs to Doug. See how it has that apostrophe right there? Okay. Now, if you were to use that, and this might seem a little bit easier when you look at a proper noun here, where you have the capitalized letter, right? And the reason that it's capitalized is because Doug is the name of a person, right? But let's say that you weren't using that, and you were saying that's the dog's bone. Well, it seems a little bit more confusing in this situation, right? Because you might think that it would be okay to say dog's bone, but it's not, because the dog's bone, dog with an S, without the apostrophe, is plural. So this one is plural, right? Because there's no apostrophe. So anytime you see that apostrophe right here, that means you're looking at something that is possessive. Now, you might ask, what happens if you have multiple dog's bones? What if you actually want plural, but you're also talking about possessive nouns, right? What if you're saying you've got two dogs, and you're looking at the two dogs' bones? Well, in that case, you would put the apostrophe, excuse me, on the outside of the S, okay? So this is both plural and possessive. That's when you see the apostrophe on the outside of the S, okay? So this one up here, this is just possessive. It's a singular possessive, one dog's bone. That's just one. In this case, this is plural dogs, no possessive. Nothing is happening there at all. You just have multiple dogs. And in this one, you're talking about at least two, right? It's plural and possessive. Okay? Now, we will continue to go over this, but the one rule I want you to remember is when you're using apostrophes, you never use apostrophes, excuse me, with plurals, okay? So, and that includes with letters. So you'll see what I'm talking about in math, for instance, and if I ever write something like two's facts, I'm not using an apostrophe there. And the reason is because this is a plural. It's a plural. It's not possessive. The facts don't belong to the two, right? We were talking about twos, as in plural twos, facts about the two, okay? So I don't want to ever see apostrophes being used in situations that are with plural nouns, okay? Plural nouns, all of those require an S or an ES in the case of certain types of words, right? And we will go over that a little bit further in another video related to this one. But this is just a quick reminder about what a possessive noun is and how to appropriately use apostrophes. Okay? If you have any questions, just let me know.